Hello everyone, Tammy here. Welcome to my channel. Um, Today was supposed to be the kickoff of the collaboration, the open collaboration with Caryl at Free Spirit Arts and myself hosting called hashtag Let's Make Together 2025. And we were going to start a altered composition book. So what I'm showing you here is this is my mixed media table. I have this art journal spread that I've been working on. Found some papers. This is some tarot stuff. This is my composition book that I'm going to alter. This is the journal that I'm giving away for my road to 500 subscribers, and it's sitting here. And then this is my workspace, which I have not sat at since Saturday. Today is Thursday. I just brought my coffee in, and I'm going to show you what I made for Deck the Year for this week. I just wanted to show you my workspace. I've like I said, I have not been in here since Saturday, and today is Thursday, and I am way behind. The videos that you saw this week were actually filmed last week, so so I'm going to pause the camera, and I'm going to put it in my camera arm, and then I am going to show you what I made for Deck the Year and give you the updated information on the collaboration with Caryl at Free Spirit Arts and myself. So see you in a sec. Okay, so now let's see if I can find whatever it was I made for Deck the Year. See if I can even remember. I think I already put them in my book. This is the altered journal that I'm working on. You know what? I'm gonna turn on my lights because I have not done that. I don't know if it helps or not, but here we go. Okay. I had to blow my nose too. Okay, let's see, what do we have? Yeah, it's these. Okay, so I made some things for these 1, 2, 3 pockets. So let's try to get a open spot here where I can actually show you. I always keep snacks in my art room in case I get hungry. That was almonds and graham crackers. Okay. Okay, so let's turn this way. So I did, hashtag Deck the Year is hosted by Penny at Penny's Crafty Creations. And yeah, it's just an open collab. You can jump in and out anytime. I try to do one every week. These are index cards. This is a full-size 4x6. This one I cut in half to make different tags for my altered journal. So here we go. This is this week's contribution to Deck the Year from me. They're really super simple. So all I did was put some of the digital, some of the paper on the index card, and then this is just a piece of embellishment that I had, and then I had some words. And then here it's the same thing. I put some book pages, and then I put some paper from the digital, and then these are stickers, and then another word, and then the same with this one. So they're all, you know, this is background paper. This I got from the stash sale from Tina at Crafty Bean, and then this is part of the digital. And that's that. So our new date for our collaboration with Caryl and I, Caryl at Free Spirit Arts, is May 15th. That's the new kickoff date. So it's hashtag Let's Make Together 2025. And we are, like I said, altering a composition book. I have not done one thing. I still am not sure on the theme. I think I know how I'm going to go, but I haven't decided for sure. And I still haven't watched any videos on altering a composition book. So I'm kind of curious if people pull out pages like from both sides. I'm just curious. So I'm glad that I have some time between, people just coming constantly into our house and having to manage the dogs and everything else with our kitchen remodel. And then kitchen remodel got done, and then moving stuff back into the kitchen. That's been a very long process. Just so same with my husband. His surgery was supposed to be at a certain time on Monday, and they changed it, and all of a sudden, we had to get up at 3:45, and I thought I would have time in the morning to do some work in my art room. That didn't happen. When I got home, I was exhausted, and then the next day he called at like 8:30 in the morning and said he was going to be going home soon. So then I was like, well, in my head I was thinking, well, I was going to get up in my art room, but then he's like, so can you come in about an hour? And then so I got ready, and then an hour went by, and he goes, oh, it's going to be a little later, they have to do this test and this test, so maybe like another hour. And so it just kept, and it's a half an hour to the hospital for me to drive. So yeah, it's just been, I just haven't had any time to actually sit down and do anything. So then while I was waiting to go pick up him, I kept putting away stuff in the kitchen. So I'm behind on watching videos. I'm behind on answering comments. I'm behind now on the composition book. And it's not that I'm behind, I'm just on a different time scale than I thought I would be. And so I was very relieved when Caryl texted me yesterday and said that she wasn't feeling well and had not been feeling well, and she needs some time. And I was very relieved because I was not ready. So we're starting May 15th. Hashtag Let's Make Together 2025. And then tag Free Spirit Arts and myself so we can see what you're making. And yeah, so as far as this collaboration goes, hashtag Deck the Year, this is hosted by Penny at Penny's Crafty Creations. So please go check out her channel, and please check out the hashtag. There's lots of really great artists making different items every week, and it's basically a deck of something. So this year she's kind of focusing on time cards, which I've done a couple, but these don't really fit. I would have to cut them down, which I could do, but they don't really fit in the book that I'm using. And so you can also do index cards. You can do like a deck of cards, like regular playing cards. Last year, instead of time cards, we focused on like flashcards. I still have a few flashcards that I'm at some point probably going to still work on, which is fine. Penny is fine with that. But that's where we're at. So join in if you want, or at the very least, go check out what other artists are making. And I'm not sure when I'll have another video out. Might not be till Monday. So yeah, my husband's, he's in a lot of pain. He can't eat. He just can't eat very much or solid food at all. So he can only drink, and he can have yogurt, pudding, ice cream, popsicles, that kind of stuff for 2 weeks. And so far he's not hungry. And when he does, applesauce he can have. So when he does eat a couple of spoonfuls, he has to eat super tiny bites, and then he really says after 2 spoonfuls of eating that over 10 minutes, 2 spoonfuls, he's full. So the way they describe it is his esophagus has been it's inflamed from the surgery, and so it's very contracted, and so it's harder for stuff to go down through, and sometimes it feels like he has something stuck right like in the upper part of your chest. I don't know what that area is called, like where your collarbone is. And he just gets really full, and he doesn't feel like eating, and he's still really tired. So I'm keeping a really close eye on him, and yeah, just doing what I can do. So that's my update for today, and this is my deck of the year 2025. And thank you for watching, and thank you for your patience with our collaboration. And I hope that when he finally nods off to sleep, either this morning or this afternoon, that I'll be able to get caught up on some videos, and definitely I'll get caught up on answering comments, because I hate to let that go too long, but it just happens sometimes. It's just the way it goes. So so anyway, have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend if I don't see you. I'm not sure. No, I don't think. I was thinking I had another video scheduled for Saturday, but I don't. So I think I'm done with the. I recorded ahead some stuff, thinking that I'd be able to stay recorded ahead, and that just didn't happen. So anyway, enough of my woes you don't care about. So let's have a great day. Remember to be good to yourself, be kind to each other, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.